dream I know deep up my feelings for you.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my wonderful channel. As today giving a back-to-back update and information as today hot. So if today now your first time to join our wonderful channel, kindly subscribe, like, comment, share, but don't forget to turn notification bell to get notified whenever I drop our video. Because I'm sure you don't want to miss out the trend and latest news happening on social media. My people, don't be small by you. No matter what carry give on today, be say Godwin Omobayo, who was appointed as deputy governor to the immediate past governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, on Monday appeared at Federal High Court in Abuja to honor a court order. But after this, we have my people now. Monday, Okpebholo, the governor of Edo State, don't come at talk. Say almost 500 vehicles belonging to the Edo State government are still missing after he don't talk in at 200. Hey, my people, don't be small begin. Before I proceed, I would like to welcome all our amazing subscribers and viewers. Thank you so much for joining us. So guys, let's proceed. Godwin Omobayo, who was appointed as deputy governor to the immediate past governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, on Monday, appeared at a federal high court in Abuja to honor a court order. Mr. Omobayo appeared in court alongside his counsel, Ken Mosiah's son, before Justice Omotosho. Now, there was a report that Justice Omotosho had on 4th November ordered Mr. Godwin Omobayo to appear in person before the court on 25th November over his alleged disobedience to court judgment. So the judge in a ruling held that the order was to give Godwin Omobayo, the alleged contempt, a fair hearing and opportunity to defend himself in line with Section 36 of the 1999 Constitution as amended. Not only that, the news agency had earlier reported that the restated deputy governor to Mr. Godwin Obaseki, Philip Shaibu, filed a contempt charge for Mr. Godwin Omobayo to be committed to prison over his alleged refusal to vacate the deputy governorship position after a valid court judgment. Now make Justice Omotosho voided Mr. Philip Shaibu's impeachment as the deputy governor of Edo State by Edo House of Assembly on 17 July, and he ordered Philip Shaibu restatement to office on the ground that the Edo House of Assembly failed to comply with due process in the impeachment. The judge also held that the allegation on which the Assembly based the impeachment proceeding was untenable in law and it did not constitute gross misconduct. The judgment was in the suit marked FHC/ABJ/CS/478/2024 with Mr. Philip Shaibu as the plaintiff. So the restated deputy governor sued the Inspector General of Police, the deputy governor of Edo State, the Attorney General, Chief Judge of Edo State, the Speaker of Edo House of Assembly, and the Edo State House of Assembly as the first to six defendants respectively. On April 8th, Mr. Godwin Omobayo was sworn in as the new deputy governor after Mr. Philip Shaibu's impeachment. But on October 24th, Justice Omotosho granted Philip Shaibu's motion ex parte seeking for an order for a substituted service of Form 49 on Mr. Godwin Omobayo, and he fixed 4th November for hearing. But neither Omobayo nor his lawyer was in court on that day. So now make Ayotunde Ogulare, who appeared for Mr. Philip Shaibu, prayed the court to make an order directing Godwin Omobayo to appear in person, as the order of the court cannot continue to be treated with disregard. However, upon resuming hearing on Monday, Mr. Godwin Omobayo, who was in court, was represented by Mr. Mosiah. So Mr. Ogulare then told the court that affidavit of service of Form 48, Form 49, that the motion and the hearing notice has ordered by the court on the defendant was dated 19 November. So the court registrar equally confirmed the affidavit of service of the document on the defendant in the court record. So at that point, that was when they informed Mr. Oguleye that the court matter was adjourned till 25th November for a hearing of the contempt proceeding. So the lawyer, however, said that the counsel to the contempt of Omobayo served them with a motion on notice filed on 20th November, by which they sought to re-regularize their processes. So responding to that, Mr. Mose told the court that it was Marvelous Godwin Omobayo that filed the motion and not a contempt as been referred by Mr. Ogunleye. So he filed an application within which to extend the time to file process. So it was filed on November 20th that he want to crave the indulgence of the lordship to take the application. That was the senior lawyer. So when Mr. Ogunleye, who acknowledged being served, said he was not opposing, Justice Omotoso then said, since the motion was filed on 20th November and presumably served on first, second and fifth defendants who were not represented in court, that it will be necessary to give them opportunity to also respond in the interest of fair hearing. So the judge consequently adjourned the matter until 29 January 2025 for hearing of the contempt charge. He ordered that hearing notice should be issued and serve on first, second and fifth defendants. So as the matter be, my people, they don't carry the matter enter 29 January 2025. And this thing we will say we dey discuss. Obaseki and Philip Shaibu tenure in Edo State don't end on 12 November with the swearing-in of All Progressive Congress governorship candidate Senator Monday Okpebholo as the new governor. But the matter still dey cause. So guys, I would like to know your thoughts, your contributions, opinions in our comment section. We would love to hear from you. Once again, thank you so much for staying to us. Moving on to the next one. The chief press secretary to Governor Monday Okpebholo, Fred Ituah, says that almost 500 vehicles belonging to Edo State government are still missing. Hey, my people, don't be so wild. Senator Monday Okpebholo, the governor of Edo State, said that 200 vehicles were missing, prompting him to set up a committee to recover the vehicles and other assets belonging to Edo State. But however, on Monday, Fred Ituah explained, say, based on the information they don't get by the recovery committee led by Kelly Okunboa, that the figure has been discovered to be higher. My people don't get to most not go see forget to. They say the committee that was set up to recover vehicles, as of this morning, the information will be say they don't get. Their findings will be say they don't do, that they don't recover about 10 vehicles. So on Monday, during the edition of Channel Television Lunchtime Politics, they come dey talk, say, from the conversation will be say they don't get with the chairman of that committee, that the initial figure was 200, and now waiting they talk come out, 9 they miss for the vehicle will belong to Edo State government. But now they talk, say the 200 was understated, that there are almost 500 vehicles that are still missing, and as of yesterday, they had traced about 21 of those vehicles to the house of very top appointee of the last government. Hey, my people, is more allow. They know end there. They say some of the missing vehicles were also traced to a former official of the past government of Governor Godwin Obaseki. Then another one, about 15, was traced to the house of another top appointee of Obaseki government. And in the coming days, that they intend to legitimately recover these vehicles and other assets belonging to the state. And they are being held in private hands, which ordinarily should not have happened. According to Fred Ituah, he said some officials of the Monday Okpebholo's administration say they don't even get vehicle, adding that the current government inherited nothing from Obaseki. That you don't get anything. Well, Monday Okpebholo inherited from Governor Godwin Obaseki administration. However, Monday Okpebholo recently set up a committee to probe Obaseki's administration, which he said it was a move for him to ensure probity, accountability and transparency in governance. But in the wake of that fractured relationship between successor and predecessor, Obaseki don't come back and claim, say, Monday Okpebholo's action was a small screen to show his incompetency and lack of preparation for leadership. They said they know Governor Monday Okpebholo's plan, that it is with diversionary probe, that it is just a small screen to mask the governor-elect incompetency and unpreparedness for office, having come into power through a stolen mandate. So they want to advise him to focus on governance and improve the lives of Edo people rather than waste state resources masking his incompetency in meaningless probe. So guys, I would like to know your thoughts, your contributions, opinions in our comment section. We'd love to hear from you. Once again, thank you so much for staying to us. On this note, we have come to the end of today's segment. Like on your next. Bye for now.